about how remarriage is wrong if your first spouse is alive. I'm going to start with Romans 7:3. It says here, "Know ye not, brethren," I'm starting with actually verse 1 through 3 in chapter 7 of Romans. "Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, that the law hath dominion, authority over a man as long as he liveth. For the woman which is delivered from the law of the man. So then, if while the man liveth, she take another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if the man be dead, she is free from the law, so that she is not an adulteress, though she take another man." So it is very crystal clear that we cannot take a new spouse if our first spouse is alive, if we have divorced from our first spouse. Okay, so I want to flip chapter 10, verse 11 through 12, because Jesus also speaks about this topic. He was talking to the Pharisees. They had a question for him, and here is his answer. Okay, this is Mark 10, 11 through 12. "And he said unto them, Whosoever shall put away his wife and marry another committeth adultery against her. And if a woman put away her husband and be married to another, she committeth adultery." So Jesus made it crystal clear, a new one. You can't remarry someone. You can't go find someone new and marry them while they are alive. They have to be dead before you go get married. So I wanted to read from 1 Corinthians 7 now. Um, that you remarriage adultery a pass. They might say that you can't be a lesbian. Of course, you should not be a lesbian. That's a sin against the living God. They might say you can't be a drunk. Of course, the Bible's clear that we should not be a drunk. But they'll give remarriage adultery a pass, and that's not okay with God. So let's just read uh sorry, 39. It's chapter 7, verse 39 of 1 Corinthians. "The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth. But if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to marry with whom she will, only in the Lord." So what God wants is if you were married and if you got a divorce, then you have to stay single while that first spouse is alive, or reconcile him, or wait till that person dies and then you can remarry. But you can't just go get one. Let's read. You can't just go get one while the first spouse is alive. Okay, so let's read verse 10 of 1 Corinthians 7. It says, "And unto the married I command not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband, but and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled unto her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife." So there it is. You have to get a divorce from your first spouse. You have to either stay single, stay unmarried, or go back to that first spouse, reconcile with them, or else you have to wait till they die to remarry. So that's the scriptures. I wanted to give my testimony. Sorry. I wanted to give a bit of my testimony. I was married and divorced, and married and divorced and married, and I have a bad realized that after 16 years that I had to leave him. So I did, and now I'm single and I'll stay single for God.